What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FC26 video where today we're going to take a look at the brand new content from EA, including this team of the week, which I have heard and can see with some 2 playstyle pluses there, that is actually a very good team of the week this week. So we'll see what EA have done differently, if anything at all. Before we get into that, if you're enjoying the content here on the channel and you wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up, it'll be very much appreciated. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe. And there was a comment from yesterday's video, or there was some comments from yesterday's video where we were talking about the Henry Vieira SBCs that's about to come versus a World Tour Silver Superstar icon. And a few people had this opinion. I want to discuss this first, actually, before we get into the content, because I think it's a very fair and valid opinion, but I think there is a very fair and valid criticism against it. But the Outrun says, maybe I'm on my own here, but I hated how the silver icons got evoed, like seeing Hullet in every team with 90 stats across the board whilst being 83 rated. I think there is an evo problem, though, like they were way too good to start and now they just seem trash. So first of all, you're absolutely right. They were way too good. Not even just the icons. Evos in general were so good at the start and now they are so garbage. It's like, it's painful. But my issue isn't the fact that these World Tour Silver Superstar icons were removed from being evoed. My issue was the fact that they were allowed to be evoed intensely and then just cut short, dropped off the face of the earth and deaded. And I get it from EA's perspective. They obviously saw that Hullet's price of his main card like halved because people were evoing the World Tour Silver Superstar. Now people are sitting there thinking, well, I don't need these big icons anymore. I could just evo the small ones. And so EA killed it. If EA just completely disabled them from being evoable in the first place, I don't think anybody would have had a problem with that. And I would have thoroughly enjoyed kind of like building towards these icons and just having them there for the silver events, which leads me to my other issue. There have so far been about, what, 30 of these icons, maybe 25, something around those lines. And yet the tournament that EA released for them each season, and what are we in now, season 4? It's been progressively getting worse each season with the rewards that aren't even eligible for these cards, to the point where other silver evolutions are far, far, far better than these icon cards, especially due to things like, when you look at the stats, the stamina, the physicals, the dribbling. This card, this Henry card, I've got bronze cards significantly better than this. And so I think, just in a nutshell, EA have made a huge error with these, where they haven't given us the content to use them in. They haven't given us a reason to evo them. Like, we can't evo them anymore. And I just think they completely butchered the whole concept in classic EA fashion. If you want to use the best players in FC26, there's only one sure way to get them. U7Buy gives you some of the best prices around to buy Ultimate Team coins. It's fast, safe, and reliable, and if you use my discount code NEP at checkout, you get an extra 8% off their prices. But that's not all. U7Buy are giving away 5 million coins every day for free. Just follow the link below to find out more. And so with that though, guys, let's take a look at the content that we have got for today. Just to let you know, the EA Sports live event is on right now. And I've been watching it a little bit right here before I started the 6 p.m. content, because I'm going through one of those waves again of, I want to get really good at this game again. You know, I haven't been really good at this game for about 3 years now. I just haven't cared enough. The game hasn't warranted it enough. And one of the things that I noticed is they don't do anything special this year. Like in previous years, it was ball roll, green time Travellas, or finesse shots on a sixpence, or player locks, or like there was like La Croqueta spams or skill chain spams. This time it is just player runs and decision making. And that's, okay, that's a bit harsh. It's not just those things. There's a little bit more to it than that. But as a whole, my biggest takeaway was the fact that the biggest focus point is player runs and decision making, and that's a positive to take away from watching these competitive games, where I'm actually looking at it thinking I could master that. And so yeah, let me know if you've watched any of it, and if you have, what you've taken away from it. Anyway, do we have anything new today? It doesn't look like it. We've got the Gauntlet coming in 5 days time. All of these cups are still here. We've got the Future Stars Youth Cup still there, and then the Future Stars youth league still here. Is there 2 days left on this? I really need to get to playing that on my road to glory, otherwise I'm going to miss out. Holy. As for evolutions for today, have we got a new one now? I've been working on my Evo cards, on my A-League players there. We have got Shove Off, which is repeatable twice. Make the Link was already there. The Duck was already there. Shove Off. 3 dribbling, capped at 87. 4 physical, capped at 89. Press Proven and Bruiser, but capped to 7. Max overall 86 again. I think there's a huge problem with an Evo like this once again, guys. And, you know, far be it from me to just moan and moan and moan. But I think when it's warranted, it's warranted. And, you know, when you're asking for people to have max overall 86 rated players, unless it's an Evo player, there is probably not a player in the game that is great for someone for this sort of Evo. It's max 7 playstyles where we're already tipping that limit of max 8. It's max 1 playstyle plus where we're already tipping that limit of max 2. The stat cap is, again, quite terrible for both dribbling and physical. And if this obviously isn't aimed at non-evoable players because they're like capped out of it with the overall, which means it's aimed at evoable players, which means people have already got cards that are better than this. That it's like, why would you then use it? Like, okay, yeah, I could give it to Alex Scott. She would get 3 dribbling. She would get 4 physical. But this is then still just an absolutely terrible card. And so you're not going to give it to a non-evoed player or a non-evoable player, which means you're going to be giving it to an evoable player, which means your cards probably are already beyond that point. I might give it to Kitto once I've finished his current Evo, because that would allow me to give him 3 more dribbling, which would be amazing for him. But yeah, I mean, for me, this is another, it's just such a meh Evo. And I think it does go back to that comment that we got in yesterday's video of like, Evos were just way too good at the start of the game cycle. EA have just destroyed them on purpose so that the pack power curve can push, so that they can sell packs, because nobody cared about packs. When you can make Evos better than literally any card in the game, nobody cared about packs. And so EA are panicking with that, and as a product of their panic, we are getting absolute garbage when it comes to evolutions, and for the most part, when it comes to SBCs as well. I will be saying, though, I've been playing with Doombia's SBC. I think he's very good. I do think he's very good. Now, for new player today, we have got Laura Georges, Gorgeous Georges. So it's good to see, first of all, that we've got a 2 playstyle plus player again. As I said, when it comes to Evos, we already have 3 playstyle plus players with Team of the Years. We are entering into minimum 2 playstyle pluses territory needed. As we are, like, most of my starting 11 now has 2 playstyle pluses. Any SBC, evolution, player item, team of the week that doesn't have 2 playstyle pluses, I would not go near right now, because you are, like, playstyles are everything in this game. So if you've got a team full of 1 playstyle plus players and you come up against a guy who's got a team full of 2 playstyle plus players, you are just automatically at a monstrous disadvantage. So it's good to see that Georges has got 2 playstyle pluses. She's got great defending and physical, good pace. I mean, she's got Jockey and Anticipate plus. Block Rapid is really good. Bruiser, Slide Tackle and Ping Pass. You know, no intercept is a bit painful, but other than that, it's decent. But again, look, it's only 5 base playstyles for 2 playstyle pluses. EA seem to be doing this thing where they're really trying to pull back everywhere they can. And, you know, I just said about that Evo, for example, people have already got now players with 2 playstyle pluses and 8 base playstyles. Nobody's going to go for this card. And I think she's quite tall, Georges, isn't she? 5'8". Not really, but nobody's going to go for this card when you've probably already got a centre-back with intercept as well, and then like Press Proven or Aerial Fortress as well, and maybe even Quick Step as well, and very similar stats as well. And if you did the Future Stars Evo path, both those playstyle pluses as well, probably better skill moves and weak foot as well. And So this isn't a terrible SBC because 2 playstyle pluses are the bare minimum now, but I genuinely think this needs to be an unbelievably affordable Evo. I'm talking like, and I know people are going to laugh at me here, but I'm talking like 283s, 284s, 285s. If those are the squads, I'll probably do this SBC. Did I say Evo before? I meant SBC. If it's 283s, 284s, 285s, no informs, I'll probably do it. Anything more than that, I'm just not interested in a card like that whatsoever. So we're coming in with an 85, 286s, 287s, and an 88. And, you know, I know that there's this narrative that the community love to tell me when I say things like this, that EA can't give these cards away. I guarantee you they can, right? If everybody and their dog logged in today and had this card just popped on their screen for free, and EA was like, hey, thanks for playing our game. Here's like a 2 playstyle plus Georges hero card for thanks for playing. Half the people wouldn't even use the card because it wouldn't get into their team. Half the people of the remaining people would put this into an SBC because they'd be like, oh, nice and free fodder. And the other half of the people might use it for a couple of games and then go back to their old cards. Like, cards like this, the reason why I think they absolutely should be given away, again, takes me back to a comment from yesterday's video, funnily enough. I was talking about Gauntlet, and I'm surprised it's still 3 squads. Two-Footed Your Nan, great name, by the way, says, speak for yourself, bro. I barely get the 3 squads together. And the reason why is because cards that should be given away to let people build out their teams and their clubs are far too expensive. There would be, in my opinion, nothing wrong whatsoever with people, with everybody having access, ease of access to a card like this. I personally just don't think it's a problem. I think it would be healthy for the game, not hurtful for the game, to allow people squad diversity. And by making this card so expensive, it just means that nobody's going to do it. So guess what? Everyone's going to continue with their same goddamn player, their same goddamn Evos, with their same goddamn like OP cards that they've already had, and they'll just wait for the next SBC that is actually valuable. So I think that's pretty poor from EA, in my personal opinion. As for some upgrades for today, guys, should there be any, the A3x10 is there for the final 24 hours. So is the League SBCs now as well, guys, there for the final 24 hours. We've got the 85x3 is back again. The 4 of 10 80+ player pick is still there, of course. 3 times per day for that one. Unless there's something there that's like re-upped or something. I can't see off the top of my head that anything new is there. Future Stars Challenge 5 for a mega pack. That's pretty cool. There's only 1 day left on marquee matchups as well, guys, so make sure you're going to get that done in. Yeah, 77 rated squad with 28 chemistry. Players from the same country or region is minimum 2. Players from the same league is maximum 3. Very nice and easy for a mega pack. And then for icons today, nothing new either. So it is a pretty slow day, I guess, outside of the potential team of the week being really good. I don't know why people, like, I've saw a few people on my timeline say team of the week's like really good. But the active SBCs, yeah, I mean, oh, so we've got 88+ mixed heroes upgrade. So this is massively upvoted. It requires an 85 rated squad with an inform and an 86 rated squad. So we're going to have to do that. We'll do that at the end of the video. I'll go back and have a look at that afterwards. But this Georges, yeah, must be downvoted. And again, don't get me wrong. It's not that this is a terrible card. It's not a terrible card. It's just a terrible price for the card, right? Like, she's got an 89 rated card that is 180k on the market. Now, keep in mind, this does only have 1 playstyle plus. But I will say this again, as I've said this many, many times. This card is 180,000 coins, not because it is sought after, but because it is hard to pack. There is a big, big difference. And her SBC card has got negligible boost in stats. 4 stam's nice, 4 agility, 4 composure's nice, negligible elsewhere. The only true other difference is the playstyle plus of jockey, and then it looks like she's gained 1 other base playstyle. So she's gained rapid, lost aerial fortress, gained pinged pass, and then gained jockey plus. The playstyles are better, but this card doesn't get used. The 89, this card's not going to get used. If you did complete the SBC, I'd probably go for a shadow. Maybe it'll be a very good card, but the passing's horrible. The dribbling's okay. The Playstyles are only okay. You know, the ones that are there are nice, but there's just not enough of them, in my personal opinion. And again, I would dare say it, the price is ludicrous. 350k is just too much. It's just too much. Like, it's just, I don't know where EA think people are getting all of this fodder from. If you're not a menu grinder that uses web app extensions, you'd struggle to get this much fodder from just playing the game on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, for me, that's a big L from EA. And then we've also apparently got, oh yeah, so the Future Stars Team 2 upgrade, guys, that came last night late at about 10:30. This is actually really good value. It's an 83 rated squad with an inform required to complete it. Really good value for a Future Stars upgrade. We've got Future Stars Challenge 5 today, which is good for the Mega Pack. And then we've also got a 1 of 4 87 plus campaign mixed player pick that looks like a terrible price, doesn't it? An 85, an 86, and an 87. 1 of 4 Thunderstruck, Joga Bonito, Unbreakable, Winter Wildcard, or Time Warp player rated 87 or higher, not including icons or heroes. And that's why it's downvoted, right? Just pop icons and heroes in there. People probably wouldn't complain. I think it's a bit expensive anyway. Like, the 87 rated squad is unnecessary. If they just removed that, how does this SBC keep getting more expensive and somehow worse? 145k. If they made it 88 plus, then maybe you can consider it, but this is a joke. Yep, it's bad. It's a bad one. I think I won't do this one today, I don't think. Maybe I'll do it a bit later. But I will do the 88 Mixed Heroes upgrade because this contains Joga Bonito, Unbreakable, Winter Wildcard heroes rated 88 or higher for 78k. That is not a bad trade-off. I don't mind that whatsoever. Now, for today's evolution, and thank you to Footbin for giving us a little boost here, but for today's evolution, we've got the Shove Off. Yeah, I'm glad this is downvoted because this is just a poor one all around yet again. But we now have on Footbin, guys, well, not we, Footbin now have the ability to put comments down below. Again, max 86 after Team of the Year. Yeah, it's just not good enough. Max 7 playstyle is not good enough. Stat capped on dribbling and physical. People are already there. Small boost anyway. Playstyles that are like good, but people have got anyway. Like it's just a really, really, really poor option for EA. Like you will probably have like 1 or 2 players where you can get something out of this. Maybe a centre back where you're happy to give them 3 dribbling because it just, you know, it works for you, but it doesn't give you anything else. That's calm. But for the most part, it's just once again a really poorly thought out SBC from EA Sports. So as for the new players, other than Gorgeous Georges, we have just got the team of the week. We've got Ousmane Dembele, Karim Benzema with 2 playstyle pluses, Mariona Caldente with 2 playstyle pluses. I'm failing to see what is so special about the rest of this team of the week that had multiple people on my timeline saying team of the week is looking fantastic, because it looks pretty basic, if I'm being perfectly honest. Yeah, there's nothing there that excites me whatsoever. Most of these players are already down at discard. You know, other than Dembele at 3 million coins. He's got Tech Plus as well, which is quite nice. But I'm a bit confused because I don't think the team of the week here is very special whatsoever. You know, again, this Caldente, for example, is only marginally better than the 89 because it has Incisive Plus instead of Incisive. Otherwise, it's identical. And then it has 1s and 2s in the stats. But this card's been in the game for, what, 3 months? Right? And again, it's like, this is a 29k card, which means this is like a 45k card. Like, it's so boring. It's so dead. And it speaks to, with the price of Benzema and the price of Caldente, it speaks to the fact that Georges SBC should just be way cheaper. Like, way cheaper. Like, if EA made this Benzema an SBC, they'd make him 300k because he's got 2 playstyle pluses. It's just crazy. It's got to be better. Anyway, with that, let me quickly go and build the... well, let's take a look at it first, actually. Let's take a look at it. So, into the SBCs that we go, and we have got the brand new upgrade. There are 2 new upgrades. The 1 of 4 87 campaign player pick, which we're not going to touch because it's just too many squads and they're too high rated. An 85, an 86, and an 87, and 1 team of the week needed for a 1 of 4 87 plus campaign mixed player pick that does not contain any icons or heroes. But then we do have this 1 of 3 this 88 plus mixed heroes player pack. Now this looks quite good. It's an 85 with an inform and an 86, but it contains mixed heroes from good promos. So it contains Joga Bonito, Unbreakables, or Winter Wildcard heroes rated 88 and higher. So this is coming in at about 80,000 coins. Let's pop these teams in and then let's head on over to the store and see what we get, guys. Obviously, we've got the small gold players pack and the small Electrum players pack. You get a few thousand coins back out of there. Who knows? Maybe you get extremely lucky and get something of good value. But we got now an 88 plus mixed hero pack, which contains one Joga Bonito, Unbreakables, or Winter Wildcard player rated 80 or higher. I think Joga Bonito might have some of the better heroes here, so maybe I'll be hoping to see that Joga Bonito pattern. Let's get this one open. And what do we get? We do get a Joga Bonito player. That's fantastic. Cam, Portugal, Serie A. Is that Rui Costa? I can't remember who that is. I think it is Rui Costa, isn't it? It is indeed Rui Costa. Not the kind of card that I really was looking for. I was looking for something a little bit better. His value is coming in at around 40,000 coins. The value of the SBC is around 78 to 80,000 coins. So I've hit an L here. Obviously, the good news is he's 5-star, 4-star. He's got okay stats, and then he's got really good playstyles. You know, he could do with Rapid, but he's got Incisive Plus, which is perfect. He's got Pinged, Ticky, Inventive, Low Driven, Trickster, First Touch, and Technical. All very good playstyles. And look, hey, 7 base playstyles, 1 playstyle plus. What are we doing, EA, with these 2 playstyle plus players now that are coming with lack of playstyles? We've got to get it up to scratch. Not the ideal card for me, but not the worst one either. But before we do get out of here today, guys, we're going to take a look at the leakers that be. So these are the best pulls. These are all of the pulls. So we have got as an option Pablo Omar, Rui Costa. I guess I got one of the worst ones. Nakata, Nesib, Bonpastor, Williams, Cole, Ramirez. That'd be a good one to get. Both versions of Cordoba, both versions of Ramirez. Quaresma, Kessler, Zamorano, Stam, Tevez, Maicon, Stam 2, Littman and Collar, Okocha, Abedi Pele, and Ginola. Damn, that's not a great mix, actually, to be fair. Maybe I've changed my opinion on that. We've also got, guys, the first official stats of some of the knockout players. And the first player that we've got here is Vinicius Jr. with Quick Step Plus, would prefer Rapid personally, and Finesse Shot Plus, 97 pace, 94 dribbling, 90 shooting, and 83 passing. Alongside him is Mendy. It's about time he got a promo card. It feels like it's been years since his Footmas card. Only 1 playstyle plus, and it's Quick Step, which is an L, but 90 physical, 91 pace, 80 passing, 81 dribbling, 70 shooting, and 84 defending in there as well. We are getting a new SBC of Chiellini. I don't know if this is official stats or not, but that's where I'd rather start putting my fodder. Even if he's like 1 million, 1.5 million, 1.8 million coins, I'd much rather put my fodder into a card like that than into the Georges card. Well, I suppose we'd have to wait and see the price and what he actually has in him first. We're also getting Gilberto Silva coming as a brand new hero for the Arsenal past and present, which is fantastic. And we're also getting, guys, Jeff Hurst coming as a brand new icon. Another English striker that you're probably going to hate packing on all occasions. But for today, guys, and I'm excited for this royalty knockout stuff, because if those players are upgradable, if they're live items, it's going to be a great promo. It feels like a long time since we've had live items, doesn't it? But for today, that is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.